Welcome to Rome Total War, House of Julii campaign, episode 24. And it's a good day to be in a House of Julii, for we have finally taken the capital of the hated Gauls. We have captured Alicia. And now we are staying there for the minute, but we have other things to deal with. The Britons have now attacked us since I attacked them on the orders of the Senate, because fucking Senate. And the Gauls have retreated to make their final stand in Spain, which is a bit of a weird idea considering that the Spanish hate the Gauls as much as I do. Or at least I convinced the Spanish to hate the Gauls, but that's another story. But I have a Gaelic port to blockade. I have riots to quell in Nabo Martius. There's a lot of things to do, and we made a lot of loot, by the way, and I've spent it all on Alicia. So the plan right now is I need to get some stuff built in Alicia. We need to get a barracks up before we can start replenishing men because, well, most of the city's in a pretty bad state thanks to me ruining most of it. Yeah, but actually I should I should just actually rethink the build queue. I'm going to repair the weaponsmith and blacksmith right after I get that barracks done, and then I'll build the shrine, the forum, the better walls. That looks a bit better. Mediolanum's public order needed a bit of helping out, so I'm gonna install a arena there just to give us ourselves a little public order bonus. Batavian's public order, we actually one turn away now from the Imperial Palace, so we'll have that up, and I believe the Imperial Palace will represent the next stage in Rome's growth, as we are becoming a pretty strong republic now. I mean, the Senate's at a very strong stage now. It's strong mainly because I control most of the Senate, but we still love those bloody Brutii. It looks like the Thracians actually have just decided to take little bits of there. But I also have my diplomat who has wandered into Elmianis now. I'm just trying to find out where a nice Parthian city is, or a nice Parthian person for me to negotiate with. I'm gonna be getting some map information and trade agreements off the Parthians, and then I shall. Oh, there we go. There's a town of Susa. Right, we'll talk to the people in Susa. Then he's going to talk to the Scythians, and then my lovely diplomat is going to call it a day, and we're going to bring him home, and we'll pretty much have the entire world mapped out. So I'm going to bring him home and use him for domestic negotiations that we need to do. But for now, talk to the people in Susa. So our toasters of Herat is the Parthian representative here. So I ask for trade rights, and I ask for map information. In return, you shall give me map information. Would you like to trade with the House of Julii and hopefully the rest of Rome? Hey, he does. So we now know everything we need to know about the Parthians. And I think they gave us map information. We know about Elmiris now, Medea. They also control Tribe of Sake, which is all the way up here actually. Looks like Tribe of Sake is part desert, but it's also part Russia, so that's a bit of a weird thing. Anyway, your last destination, Mr. Diplomat, is you will now make your way back to Cotes. Yes, you will also do it without delay. It looks like it's a bit far for you, so you just move up there first, then I'll get you up to Cotes, and then you shall be moving into Scythia, and from there you can make your way back into Europe. You've spent a lot of your a lot of your life walking around. I mean, it's already 45 actually, he's getting on in years, so I actually might need to start thinking about a new diplomat, but for now, I have domestic things to deal with. And actually we're pretty much at the end of this turn, so we are going to be going to the next turn. So yeah, we'll just go to the next turn, because you never know, it might be this turn that the Britons attack and try to take Trier off me. They're really angry at the minute since I blockaded them, though their army as it stands looks pretty weak, though they do have 3 battering rams, so they're going to try and spread me thin, like I just did with the Gauls in Alicia, so I'm going to have to be a pretty smart commander to fight my way out of this one, but luckily for us he's using a lot of weak units. Let's see if we're going to be trying to fight to hold on to my territory. Let's hit that button. Right. Oh, a new man. Gaius Marius. Something big has happened here then. Gaius Marius has proposed a series of laws that allow the proletariat to join his reorganized Roman army in return for many years military service. Every soldier will be given land as a kind of pension. This reform passed in the People's Assembly without the approval of the Senate. It is a certainty that such popular and populist appeal will do Marius no favours in the long run. The troop types available for recruitment now reflect the structure of a new professional army. Check the recruitment scroll. Yes. This was actually a very significant event in the Roman times. It didn't happen in 236 BC, by the way. This happened around Caesar's time, which is quite a while from now. But basically, actually Gaius Marius was actually pretty cool with the House of Julii as well, I believe. But basically, oh, and a suitable husband, betrothed, Drian, that's a horrible name, but Lentulus Sextus wants to join us. He's a good attacker, a good defender, and he's been in the war, so he has extra hit points. He gets 2 command when defending. This is a very yeah. You have no initial command stars, but this guy gains command stars if he's on attack or defense. You know what? Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can join up. And oh, well, I shouldn't be too surprised. I knew Vibius wasn't going to last long. He was old, but yeah, that actually does make Manius Julius has just become leader. Captain Boring. Oh well. But yes. Well, let's show you. Actually, we can't recruit Velites anymore, by the way. Fuck those guys. Go away, Velites. It's time for us to move away from the age of the Hastati and the age of the Principes, and now we move into the age of the Legionary. This is where Rome becomes powerful now. I believe this event is actually triggered when you complete your first Imperial Palace, which is what we've done. We've built the Imperial Palace in Batavium, so now basically this is a point where we basically have more of an army of a republic rather than sort of like a mercenary army, which is sort of like, I guess in a way Rome was a lot more like Carthage than we give credit for, because basically where you ranked in a Roman army was basically, you know, you have to pay for your own equipment, you have to basically be this rich to join. Peasants didn't really join up with the army. I mean, it was sort of expected, but of course they would just be in the low shitty ranks. But now basically in here you just become a self-made man in the army. You can go from being an auxiliary, you could make, you know, rank of legatus if you were very, very good at your job. But in Arretium we have access to a few new units. So we have access to the Light Auxiliar, which replaces the Velites. So the Light Auxiliar is basically a much better way of a Velites. So actually I'm gonna, what armies I have now that are on the field will remain old armies, but now my new generals, which I have 2 new generals to play with. They're going to become armies of a republic. I'm going to start building up new troops, and eventually we're just going to start phasing out. We're going to start modernizing, because modern troops are better than basically my now antiquated troops. So I'm going to replace these Principes eventually, and we're just going to stick with good old Roman Republic troops, because right now we have access to the Auxiliar, who's basically a step up from the Town Watch. He's just basically a good, he's a decent spear line unit, not as good as a Triarii, but it's still a good spear unit. We have access to the first legionary cohort. We have the legionary early cohort. He's like a slightly stronger version of the Principes. He has, actually, how does he compare to a Principes? Better attack, actually. If you want to see it in more detail, just pause the video, by the way. Basically, got some chairmail. He's trained to fight like a legion, and we get to form the famous Testudo formation. And we still have Pilums, by the way, so these guys are pretty tough, but we have a lot of notifications to work through. So let's go through these before we start reforming our own army. Path blocked. Gaius Laco can't move. A nasty captain got in the way, right? Well, he's out of the way now, so keep moving around. And oh wait, did they just seriously break off the siege? That was a waste of my time. Just for that, you lose Belgica, by the way. Fuck you guys, man. On my way. Did you want Trier or not? Something big must have happened to pull the British away from there, but don't know that they've basically left. Oh, and there's a Germanian spy. How lovely. But yeah, what can we recruit from here? We can only have Auxiliar. I better actually check while we're here. What is the minimum building we need to recruit? We're gonna artillery don't change, by the way, so we'll keep our artillery, because I want some of that in my new army. An early legionary cohort. Herpy derpy derpy derp. I actually don't know. Actually I should be what we can do is we can bring up a useful tool called the building browser. So we've got a barracks, that's for Town Watch. A militia barracks gives us Auxiliar. A legion barracks is what we need to get early legionary cohorts. An army barracks gives us legionaries and praetorians. An urban barracks gives us the whole lot, as well as the most powerful Roman legionary of the lot. So we need to, basically, I need a minimum of a legion barracks to recruit legionaries. So basically, in towns where I don't have legionary barracks, principes will be allowed, just because auxilia, as good as they are, are only just above a town watch. I need to keep antiquated units in until I can reasonably replace them with cohorts. But we've got good profits in here. City expands. Arimnium is ready to grow again. So Arimnium, unfortunately, well, actually Secundus Lucullus is actually gonna step in as governor, as a temp governor. But I'll just have that, and you will be, well, you're gonna take my first Republic army out for a test drive. Actually, our choices are a bit limited, just because you need a lot of high tier buildings for the good Republic units, or good Emperor. We'll just say Republic units. Now we're still a Republic, and in a way, it's more of a state thing now than a citizen thing. In a way, it's like having, especially you ceding control of the army to the state in a way. If you get what I don't know. If you want to learn about Roman history, I do suggest pick up some books. I mean, I have some books here, but I don't have enough time to read about them, unfortunately. I have a busy life job hunting and all that, blah 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 blah. But in this first army I'm going to put up 5 legionary cohorts, 4 units of archers, because why not? I'm going to have a very strong missile orientated army here. So that'll do for me for now. Agent found, yeah, I know about that. And another agent found, I'm assuming, yep. Don't care. New faction leader Manius Julius is now leader of here. I can upgrade all his units actually, thanks to the fact I have a blacksmith here. And by the way, we actually have the general's bodyguard unit itself will be improved now. By the way, it'll be upgraded to an armoured general now. He actually has a new bodyguard and all that, and it looks super cool. So we'll get to look at that later. Construction report. Arretium has a dockyard. Patavium has built its imperial palace now. And we've rebuilt some things in Alicia. So actually, in a way, it's a bit of a blessing that the Britannians have actually retreated from Trier for no reason whatsoever. But actually, that gives me more time to sort out my position at Alicia, and maybe even wait for a new army to arrive. I might try and attack in tangent with a Republic army, but for now, Licinius Maxentius will be focusing all his energies on getting the Britannians out of Europe, and then we're going to take the British Isles. Nothing much to do here really. Can't really afford anything actually, because yeah, we're out of money yet now. But once we have some more money, we're going to start spending on Patavium. We'll get some new stuff in. Recruitment report. Well, this is the last batch of antiquated troops really. We've got Velites at Arretium, new biome at Lemurnum. So actually now at Lemurnum we're ready to sail out and get to work on blockading whatever that town was called, the one that the Gauls have retreated to. New Hastati at Condet Redonum, new town watch, new Hastati, blah 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 blah. Just general stuff really. Marriage celebrations, Lentulus Sextus. Where are you, Lentulus Sextus? He's based in Alicia, right. That's a bit far away to lead a good Republic army. I believe we can probably raise some cohorts at Massilavos, and Massilla could use a governor, like just even if it's a temp governor. You get yourself down to Massilla and I'll raise you an army there, but gonna have to keep spending very, very closely checked, because I'm gonna be, well, I've got an army on the way for God, it's getting a bit hard to keep track of names. I make a horrible teacher. It's getting hard to keep track of names, but Guy, who's in Italy, I'm raising his army, but I'm going to train a new army out of Massilla next turn, and then eventually I'll spend something on Patavium. Right.
Can't do it, sir.
No, you can do it.
Possible, sir.
No, it is possible. Keep scouting out. You lead the last great antiquated army now, actually. So make good use out of them, because I'm gonna miss using the Principes and the Hastati, but times have come to move on and become more powerful. But and also the Gauls have actually decided to piss off out of here. They've got a lot of annoying navies around here, but we're gonna have to take a Gaul navy out before I can even blockade. So right, take out that one there. We'll take out that one and get rid of it. So
Sir, I cannot.
oh, we can. Yeah, we'll blockade the docks. Right, we'll fight them on a defensive. We should be able to win against them. I really don't give a shit actually, but hopefully we can win against them. Hold out for a turn, and then the Senate will love me even more. Lemurnum, what are you up to? Can't really recruit any. What can we recruit out of here? But oh, we can get Roman cavalry. These will be the replacement for Equites. Roman cavalry, much better armor than Equite actually. That's probably the best strength out of them. But Basically, they're more of an auxiliary force, and that's actually where we get the word auxiliary from, the Romans. So, you know, if you ask what the Romans did for you, they gave us the word auxiliary, and that's a word I love using every day. I actually do use it a lot. I use it in a lot of job applications to make myself look smart. Not really much else I can do, really. Right, we're going to jump over to the next turn and see if the Britannians are going to cause any more trouble. I assume they will, but, oh well, let's see what they're up to. Told you they'd attack us, and thank you again for zooming to the wrong place entirely. Right, there you go. Right, we should win this. They're going to attack us with 2 navies at once. Right, win. Yay! Right, attack us again. Win. Yay! Right, that means we've got that part blocked up nicely, and that means more things from the Senate. Yes! Right, Senate mission assigned. Blockade Samara Breather again. Fucking Senate, man. They love to. But if we succeed, we'll be rewarded with 1 free unit. Good. And what did we get for this one again? More attention for the next Senate office things. But yeah, right. Stop training has started then. Oh, God, this is a pain in the ass. 3 more Iberians, and then we'll block Samara Breather again. Once I take Samara Breather, at least I'll stop giving me this shitty mission. End of turn report. Lost money. That's a shame, but I was recruiting new units. New family members. Spurious Sextus has been... God, the Sext... God, you only married into this family for 1 turn, and you've already got to work. Whoa! And this Decimus Julius has been born as well, so that's a new Julius, and retinue expands. Secundus Lucilius has an Erasistratus. -1 morale for all troops on the battlefield. Fuck. +1 to all public health. Improves his... Oh, wait, so it's like a Chirurgeon, but he scares everyone. Right. Really, dude? Did you really have to... Yeah, he's an Erasistratus. He's a Greek... Oh, no, wait, he's a guy, actually. He's a Greek anatomist and physician. Known for his studies of the circulatory and nervous systems, make sure he has a steady supply of condemned men to practice on. Oh, that's why. He likes to kidnap people and experiment. Right, so we have Frankenstein in our army. Good. And we can retrain some... Yeah, we can basically retrain a lot of things thanks to... I think we have a blacksmith up there now. Construction report. Right, Arimnium... Yeah, Arimnium now has an armourer, so that's basically going to improve our things even better. Corralis now has a shipwright. Lugdunum now has a forum. And Alicia has a barracks. Good, we can start replenishing at Alicia, but I think I'm going to need at least a militia barracks to get more stuff done. And that's a recruitment report. Right. Aretium has ballistas. Arimnium has a legionary cohort. Conduct Redonum has started. Massilla Town Watch more. I mean, yeah, look at that. I've recruited so much and retrained so much. Yeah, too many for me to go through now. And war declared. Pontus is at war with Armenia. Right. Looks like things might finally go sideways in the Middle East, because I believe if that happens, if Pontus goes to war with Armenia, Egypt might get involved. So that means Pontus could be taken over by the Egyptians, because it looks like they're trying to build up a pretty big empire right now. Somewhat historically inaccurate, since at this time Egypt is actually being taken over by Ptolemy, and Egypt becomes more Greek and shit, and I think they kind of kept to their own territory, but blah 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 blah. This was a time when the Middle East was going to shit, but then again, when isn't the Middle East going to shit really? I mean, we've got a lot of factions here. We've got Armenians, Parthians, Egyptians, Seleucids, Pontics, and yeah. And there he goes. God, Armenia's army is so strong as well. They've got a lot of stuff going around here. Right, how close? How close can I get you to Colchis? Keep moving. Yeah. Right, I can get him rather close to Colchis. Right, so that he can march without my supervision now. Right, we've got things to sort out. We're getting a new level of... We're actually getting a pro-consul's palace up at this place, so that's going to prove happiness. However, I think we could use maybe reducing taxes a bit. I mean, I know I'm not making as much money as I used to here, but it'll do. I'll retrain... I've got to retrain everything, by the way. Oh, shit. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to retrain him, but I've actually just removed all my recruitment, so... there we go. 5 of us. 4 of us. There we go. What an idiot I am sometimes. I'll have a ballista join up with the army a little later on, and you Lentulus, you get to Massilla, you can become a temporary governor, and then I'm going to sort you something out. The Senate's happy with me that I've blockaded that part now. I wonder how long it would take him to get to Samara Breva, actually. I don't know, that could be 1 turn, 2 turn, 3... I don't know. Let's see if I can get you to Samara Breva in time. Like, can you...
Aye, aye, Captain.
How long would it...
Aye, aye,
Right, I can get him up
Yes,
there, so...
Captain.
Oh, he fucked it up instantly. Right, get rid of him.
Prepare to engage.
Well, sink him. Well done. Right.
Victory!
So you can get back up to our port in 1 turn.
Aye, aye,
And yes, you can. Right.
Yes,
And...
Captain.
Oh, there's some more Gauls
Can't
over there,
sail
so...
Captain.
Oh.
Yes, Captain.
Now...
Move, sir.
Where can
Sir,
I...
I cannot.
No.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Come on.
Sir, I cannot.
Alright, this guy doesn't...
Aye, aye, Captain.
This guy doesn't want to know about marching, so right, I'll leave him there, but I could get him to link up and maybe even build a really big navy, right? You,
General,
Appius, let's keep moving, let's keep trying to find out where the Gauls have hidden themselves. I am wary I could get oh, hang on, there's an army. Who's that? Ah, there you are, Vercingetorix, I believe you're oh, he's on his own as well! If I fight him, he'll just run off right now. I don't know what he's doing around here, but it's alright. He might just see me now, I'm just on my way to destroy your final city, so
Can't do it, sir.
march south. Maybe he was going to try and ambush me or something, but he really couldn't be bothered because, well, what territory have we marched into, by the way? It's called Celtiberia. This is like Celtic Iberia then, I guess. Celtic Iberia. Right, nothing much we can do. Trier is falling out of favour though in terms of money. What can I do with Trier? What are we losing money to? A lot of army upkeep again. Let's retrain the town watch, by the way. Let's get anything replenished that died while it was under siege. And I'm gonna well, actually we can still recruit town watch anyway, so I'm not gonna phase out town watch. They're still a useful garrison troop since I don't pay a lot on upkeep for them, so I'll just keep them on the field. But I'm gonna eventually phase out Hastati, Equites, and Velites, and Principes for better and more modern units. Laburnum's public order isn't doing very well, but once more it's just got no governor. But let's deal with more pressing issues. You're not to recruit any more Principes here now. You are now to... Oh, you can't... Oh, no, wait, you can get legionary cohorts. I nearly missed that then. I was going to say, oh, you can't do it. Right, so let's get some legionary cohorts. Five cohorts supported by a big gang of auxilia. And here, I can actually recruit cavalry auxilia, which is our first unit of missile cavalry and only unit of missile cavalry. This is actually where Rome's weakness comes in. Rome's cavalry isn't as strong as that of other factions, but cavalry auxilia are still pretty decent. These guys carry pilums on horseback actually, so they're like Hastati, but they're really, really fast. They're not exactly good for melee combat, probably slightly worse than an Equites, but I can still get some uses out of them. They're pretty good if I was building a more mobile army, but that'll do for now. And I think that's all we can do for this turn. Oh no, he's doing something useful. Alicia... Well, we can start retraining something. Oh, actually we can retrain a lot, right. Let's get everything replenished then, and I'll keep this army in antiquity for now. Asinius Maxentius may as well just lead. Appius and Asinius lead the final armies of the antiquity while we slowly phase in the Republic army, but we may as well just get as much mileage as we can out of these last few units, and then we'll eventually have to put them to sleep. But that's all we can really do. Something useful, Lemon. Is everything we could do with Lemon? Not really. Not really. I can't recruit legionary cohorts or anything. Actually, you know what? Get 3 Velites up. We may well, not Velites, light auxilia. I need to start getting used to using the Marian. Yeah, we'll call post-Marian terms. So get those up, and I'm going to disband these Velites. So unfortunately you are to be disbanded. Oh, I need to... Oh God, I need to do it one at a time. Good. Right. They're all disbanded now, and I may as well leave it there, because I only have less than 1,000 denarii left to spend now, so I think that's a good stopping point for that. So, let's go to the next turn and see if the Gauls try and make a move against me, actually. I'll just see what the Britannians are up to, because they don't seem to be all too committed. You keep moving around. Keep scouting around. If there's nothing at Samara Breva, I'm gonna have you move into Germanian territories, because I think the Britannians are still more interested in their war against the Germanians than their war against me. I think that's going to be the way they're going, because that must be why he's pulled out of Trier. But Samira Breather's still very white for to take in. Oh, they do have a spy actually, Matungius of Caverti. 40% chance of success. He ain't a general or out, but you know what? I get sick of seeing notifications, seeing there's spies in the city, so you know what? Get rid of him. Oh, come on! Am I having really bad luck with these things now? Killed... Why do spies have bodyguards? Who gives spies a... Oh, fuck's sake. That guy must have had a trait that gave him high personal security or something. Right. Get a new assassin out and get me a good one. That's a pain in my ass, but right. Let's go to the next turn and hopefully something better will happen. Oh, by the way, who's new faction heir? I need to know that. Who's... Asinius Maxentius has been made heir. Asinius, as much as I love you, dude, you ain't a Julii. You're adopted. I hate to break it to you, but you are adopted, so... I'm sorry, but I'm passing you up for heirship. It's going to Tiberius. Now that does actually give him a negative trait to be disinherited. That gives him... It gives him -1 influence. So that might hurt him in the Senate, but yeah. I'm sorry, but... I'm sticking to my principles. Only a Julii rules my family. Only a Julii rules my family. And Tiberius Julius has actually gained his first, well, main trait. He's actually got 1 command star now. But I'm still keeping him as a governor because I could use more governors in a way. He's actually pretty angry though. The vein that constantly throbs in this man's forehead is a... He has a weird throbbing vein. That's -1 influence. He's testy. That's +1 influence and +1 to personal security actually. So he's got good personal security because he's annoyed at everything. And giving him faction heir gives him +1 influence and even more personal. So basically this guy is assassin proof, but he's always in a bad mood. Anyway, let's finally go to the next turn. Right, the Britannians are attacking me again. Where are they? Oh, right, they've intercepted me. Right, can you win this one? No, you can't. Right, that was unfortunate, but we lost. In fact, he got intercepted and knocked out by the Britannians, but I guess they know that I'm going to probably wander over and block him up again, but that's a shame. End of turn report. We lost a little bit of money, but we didn't lose a lot, and I still have a pretty healthy purse. I mean, I have another 7,000 denarii to spend. Agent found a German... God, I'm not happy about Germania. It's taken up spying on me now, actually. I suspect they may be planning an attack. But at the same time, I'm not really in a good position to attack. They're losing territory to the Britannians at the minute. Faction announcements, new family members. Secundus Pen... Oh, no! Don't tell me Harrius Penus had another son. Oh, God, no! That dude's like 70 now! Oh, no! And Cornelius Murena has a pet monkey. Who's Cornelius Murena? Oh, he's my new... Oh, my God! 4! He's a natural bonus. God! Is that every spy I recruit is better than the last? But then again, the last one I did died nearly instantly. Right, make your way up into Germania. Find something to kill that's going to annoy the Britannians. There's no point carrying out further subterfuge campaigns against Gaul, so we may as well just carry out a campaign of subterfuge against these guys. And actually, I'm going to be moving my spy out of Alicia. He can't have much longer to go. Actually, if Sextus Antio died, his time must be coming soon. But. Right, where are you at now? You're at Luvarvum. Right, you there, Mr. Decius. How old are you? He's 64. He won't have long to go. You get there. And actually, I forgot to move Gnaeus off her, but there's no point moving him now because it's a bit late. I'll have Gnaeus off her also move up into. I'll have him spy on Germania in theory. Actually, get him into Batavadorium and see what we can find there. And oh, look, a target. He's got a family... I wonder if that family member's on his way to annoy me. I get the feeling that they might have called for help or something. Now they're fighting 2 wars. Because actually the Britannians might be scared since this time I was the aggressor. I initiated this war, so that might have put them on. Yes, made them a bit frightened, but right, you are to move up here. Get moving, lad. Actually, I better double check what Nabomatis is recruiting, because I don't want them to be recruiting things I don't want them to recruit. That wouldn't be good. That would be pretty bad. But come on, come on, come on. You can move faster than that, lad. Come on. You'll get to your destination sooner or later, but I'd rather it be sooner than later. Come on. Come on. Come on.
No more.
Good effort, right. Construction report. New temple in Arretium. Mediolanum has its arena. How's that affecting public order? It's still yellow. Fuck's sake. Trier now has its practice ready, so that means I can replenish the Velites. However, I'm just going to replace them with light auxilia. Oh, actually no. Do I? Oh, no, I can't even replenish them. Oh yeah, I won't be able to replenish them just due to actually I won't be recruiting anymore and antiquated units. You know what? Disband them. We'll replace him. We'll get 3 light auxilia to defend the city. I'll just keep. I don't really have a general to take units out of this area, so you know what? I may as well just give the area a good strong garrison just to keep out wandering Germanians and Britons. Recruitment report. New ballistas, new cohorts in Arimnium, light auxilia in Lemurnum, new Byreme in Condate Redonum. Masilla has an early legionary cohort. Narbomatius, additional town watch. Batavium, new assassin. Arimnium, new cohort. A lot of stuff retrained as well. I won't bother reading all the stuff that's been retrained. However, how are we doing now? Let's just go there. And by the way, those rebels are still hanging around. I'm going to get rid of them soon. I promise I'll get around to it. But they're so weak, it's not even worth it. Like, really, it's just... I'm not even... Are they even harming the economy, by the way? Like, no. Why do I always hit the faction overview button? I wanted the city overview button. They're causing 86 denarii per turn. Oh, it's only... Oh, I can't be arsed. It's only 86 fucking denarii. Might have where retrain. Can't be arsed doing that. Herpy derpy derpy doo. Herpy derpy derpy doo. Right. Let's carry on with what I was supposed to be doing. Appius Julius. Let's keep trying to find out where the Gauls have put their town. Because that's a borderline there. So I better not enter Spanish territories. Or actually, I might be allowed. I think I have military access in the area. But yeah. Wherever this town is, it's well hidden, but it's somewhere. It is somewhere. It might just be right here on the border, or could it be in the mountains? It's... Actually, it could be in the mountain. You know what?
Orders.
I bet it's nestled up there. Right.
Forward.
Head that way and we'll find out. What else can we do? What else can we do? Still waiting on new things to be recruited. So we've got new army being recruited here now. Alicia, any more replenishment we need to do? Yes, there is. Right, replenish all the Hastati. There we go. That's our last turn of replenishment, so after that we'll be able to get moving. However, I need to get that... You know what? Get that militia barracks up before we leave, because I will need the... I will need to instigate a new... Well, not instigate. Institute a new garrison. I'm going to make it out of light auxilia for now. And once we have a legion barracks up, we can start implementing better things, but... hopefully soon we can upgrade this city to the point where I can insert my own governor's building, so I can wipe out most of the culture penalty. Because that's the problem. While some of the cities are still remaining in barbarian culture, and I just need to upgrade them to the point where I can. Because like this, I need like another 3,500 population until I can turn this into a Roman city. That's just the annoying thing. However, actually, one way to artificially boost growth is actually enslavement. Maybe in the next town I take, I'll enslave a populace and distribute it out a bit. That would be a good idea, actually. I'll still get a moderate amount of loot. But that's where I think I shall leave this turn off. You will still be on the move. No, you have moved, actually. I'm getting pretty bad at keeping track of who I've moved now. That's the thing when your empire starts getting a bit big. Alright, let's just go to the next turn. I still have a lot of denarii. Oh, actually, no, Mediolanum, you're not doing anything. Oh, I can build big stone walls now. That's interesting. Get some public baths up. That might improve squalor, or even improve a temple. Actually, just improve a temple. That might do. Because I mean, the taxes are low, so the people should be more or less happy. However, Augustus Elenius now has a firm personal morality, which gives him +1 influence and also +1 unrest and +1 to law. That really cancels each other out then. He's increased unrest but he's increased law, whatever. Not at a level where I can improve the army yet, however I can build a militia barracks. So get back up to a legion barracks. We need to definitely overall improve military facilities in the area. Like, what could we do? Ooh! We can build Praetorian cohort. Oh yes, we already have access to the big boys. Praetorian, these guys are these are the second best kind of cohort you can get in the game. Praetorian cohorts. These guys are basically royal guards. These are elite legionnaires. They are basically veterans. They're normally used to guard palaces, guard everything. However, they have banded armor, Ionica segmenta, metal helmets, cool crest. Basically, these guys have the best army. Well, very good army. Armor. The only one who has better armor is a Praetorian cohort who practically wears a suit of armor. But these guys will be good. These guys wear just big armor. So you know what? These guys actually take 2 turns to recruit. But let's start recruiting some Praetorians, and we can definitely safely get rid of a Hastati. That will definitely do for a very strong guard. We can turn Batavium into a fortress. Right, let's go to the next turn now. Right, not sure what a Brutii diplomat was doing in my area. I'm not sure if a Brutii want my help with something, but I don't really care. We actually do have a new notification from the Senate, but right, you can get up to Cortes now. We can get you up there. You can travel back through the mountain pass, out of the Middle East and back into Scythian lands. And your nearest Scythian, well, there are 2 Scythian cities there. There's the one in Tribus Alani and the one in Metosis. And there's Tribus Samate as well. I think your best bet would be travel up to Campus Alani actually. Right, end of turn report. Ooh, we lost a tiny bit of money, right. Senate officers, yes, here we are. And we have got some good things going on here. Asinius Maxentius, despite being disinherited, has now risen to the rank of Pontifex Maximus. Marcus the Gambler has become Praetor. Marcus the oh, that's a bit of an odd title to have. Appius Julius has become an aedile, and Nero Julius is now a quaestor, and Nero Julius has now entered the Senate, so... And that means looks like the Senate is still giving themselves the best seats in the House, but oh well. Looks like the hang on, Maxentius? Are these guys all brothers? Lentulus, Asinius and Marcel? Are they all in on it? Asinius, don't sell me out to the Senate now. I know you got to be loyal to your bros, but remember to be loyal to the family who's adopted you. But right, who's Marcus the Gambler? Is that? Oh no, Marcus the Gambler! God, what's Batavium done to you? You ruled by luck, degenerate, favour of the gods, wildly Did I build Las Vegas in Italy now? Is Venice the original Las Vegas or something? God's sake, man. Anyway, let's get some more. How much is it to upkeep a Praetorian? 320 denarii turn to upkeep a Praetorian, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 4 Praetorians. That replaces all of the Hastati. That'll do. A worthy lad. Oh, Decius Curtius has finally died. Well, like I did mention, he is getting very old, so it is a shame because he was basically my best spy, but we can probably recruit a new one. We can actually get one from Trier, so we'll have that. We'll have a new spy in 3 turns time. He can carry out espionage in Britannia. As for you, oh yeah, oh, Vercingetorix is in your way now. If you attack him, he'd probably get out of your way actually, but yeah, I really don't know how we're going. Right, just attack him. He'll piss off. Go on. Take me to your leader.
Victory!
Told you that work, right. Keep moving up. Their town won't be very far. Oh, he's in the way again. Right, well, we'll wait a turn. He'll probably retreat for... But then again, that is the bot. Where the hell is this town? Construction report, by the way. Segesta has instituted a new practice range. Highways in Masilla and Nabo Martis now has a shrine to Bacchus House. Nabo Martis... Hey, it's actually doing quite well under Nero now. It's doing good. Why does a Brutii put so much of their navy there, though? That's a little bit annoying. How are we doing for navy, by the way? Right, we have one more turn until the navy's completed, I believe. So, right, one more turn until that's done. Masilla has its highways, and now we're just trying to back us. So, there's some new things we can build in this area now. We can upgrade the roads, upgrade the food. That'll do for now. Keep this town strong. I think we can build a nice economic town here. Recruitment report. Arimium now has an early legionary cohort. More light auxiliaries available. New Barium, even more cohorts. Yep, these new armies are just being built up nicely at the minute. So it's going to be a few more turns until they're available. And they're at the strength, I remember. And Appius Julius can't move. I know someone's in his way like a bloody bell end. Yeah, that's all going well. I think I can retrain the cohorts as they come out just to equip them with better stuff. Because now actually they have both better armor and better swords. So that means I can actually basically improve their attack and their defense now. So that's a very useful thing for me to have. Tria's still losing a little bit of money though. What are we losing money to? I'm guessing... we're losing 249 denarii a turn to devastation. That's gonna slowly clear up anyway now that the Britannians gone. So just give it some time, and Tria will be back in the black. That's a nice phrase to have. And as for you, you are ready to go now. Though we are still waiting on that militia barracks. So how long do we have there? 2 turns, and then Asinius Maxentius will be setting off to Samaro Breva. So yeah, it's just a case of, are we gonna find this bloody Gaul town first, or are we going to be attacking Samaro Breva first? We'll see, we'll see. But there's another... I don't know where that Britannian army's going. Hopefully it ain't going to Condate Redonum, because right now it's busy building ships rather than units. But once you've done... Oh, I can only... Right, well, after that I'm going to recruit some more auxilia just to help defend the city. But for now, let's go to the next turn. Right, looks like nothing interesting really happened over that turn, but we still need to look for clues to find a Gaul. Still losing money, right? I really should look at more depth in the right. Oh well, I can't see, but wow. Well, actually, we're projected to make a profit anyway. If I was to not spend it all on this turn, I'd actually make a profit. So, what is lucky for me is my total income still outpaces my total expenditure, at least. But my total army upkeep now is actually sitting at 20,000 denarii per turn. That is how much I pay to maintain my army. So that is pretty... So yeah, I only have room for about another 10,000 denarii worth of men. So I better be careful what I recruit. Faction announcements. Another woman died, unfortunately. But Secundus Lucilius now has a priest of Bacchus. That's 2 influence and 1 management. And Augustus Elenius now has a tax farmer. -1 influence, but a little bonus on tax income for Mediolanian, so that might try and keep its finances a bit more in check. Construction complete. Mediolanium now has a new temple to Bacchus. Good, good, good. And anything else we can build here? Let's Well, this was a town I was going to use to recruit most of my cavalry or get my good cavalry. So you know what, build a new cavalry stables, why not? Recruitment report, new cohorts, praetorians, light auxilia, all the good stuff. But we will be ready now to set off some aero breathers. So get that blockaded so the Senate will love me even more and I get a free unit out of this. But it better be a good unit. They better not try and give me a shitty unit. I'm still not all that happy with the Senate, and that, like I promised, we'll buy you some new light auxilia. So there we go. Righty-o. Right, tell him to piss off again. He better pissed off really far this time.
Victory!
Right, keep moving. I think we are allowed to move through Spanish territory, by the way. Oh, come on! You really do like to take the piss, don't you, Vercingetorix? Right, that's another turn I'm going to have to... Wait. I wish I could... Right, but there's a Spanish diplomat there. Is there a way where I can look up what I have going on with the Spanish? I know I'm allied with them, and they're actually still happy with my alliance, so that's good, that's good. Let's see, diplomacy... Spain. See, Spain loves me. Allies and trade rights. Yeah, I don't have... What I don't have with the Spanish is I don't actually have military access rights, so I'm still playing the Gauls game, really, of Vercingetorix. And I'm not going to bother starting a fight with Vercingetorix, because what will happen actually is, as soon as I start the fight, he will just instantly retreat out of the map. That's all that's going to happen. So I'm not doing that, by the way. It'll just be a waste of a loading screen. Still waiting on that militia barracks. It's getting closer to being done. Le Mans, I can't really do much there. But I could keep trying to modernise the army, actually. I mean, well, actually, no, I can't, because I don't have that militia barracks up yet. Right, still waiting on that to grow then. Narbo Martius, anything we could do with you? Still got a town watch there. May as well recruit some light auxilia just because I feel like doing it right now. And, well, yeah, that's about it for us right now. But that's about it for this turn, actually. It's been a very quick turn. Not a lot to do, really, mainly because I'm out of money. I think I need to... Oh, no, but Corrales is doing something. I was going to say, I haven't checked in on Corrales in a while, but public order's getting a bit low. Lower the taxes again, and seriously, did you have another kid, Bab? You are 71, and did you have another kid? I'm going to look this up. Did you have another bloody kid? Right, where are you, you weirdo? Where are you? There you are. You did. He's 10, she's 8. He's 1! You had a child at 7. You got your 49-year-old wife, and you're 71, by the way, you bastard. You got him you managed to still fire something out of that wrinkly old cannon at age 70. I'm surprised it don't fire pure dust or something, but then again, you are basically the Jimmy Savile of the family, which is really depressing. That's why we stranded you out here, so we didn't have to put up with you. But God, he is so disgusting. And oh, look, Britannians are being cunts and blockading my port. Well, fuck you. Let's just go to the next turn and claim my free unit off the Senate. Right, looks like the battalions are fighting back, and it looks like they could kick me out. Right, try and win. No, you lost. Right.
No more moves, sir.
Right. Oh, new Senate mission. Oh, this is a big one. Take Londinium. I guess they gave me that yeah, somehow they said I won that mission despite retreating, but yeah. Alright. They're asking something big out of me here. 10 turns to take London. That's not enough time to get these Republic armies done up to the north. So this is going to be on Asinius Maxentius' shoulders. Now Admiral Quintus might still be weak, but I might be able to get something out of him. But I will be rewarded. I don't like it when a Senate gives me a mystery bullshit award. But we have that militia barracks up now. So recruit some light auxilia because you... Let's get you back into Condit Redonum and get you replenished. But if we could go straight into Londinium and take it, that would strike a absolutely huge blow to the Britannians. It looks like they're putting up with brigands. However, I did notice there was an army wandering around the Trier, Alicia area. So it looks like the Britannians might be about to have another pop at me. But empty the garrison. We have a big march ahead of us, so get to it. Right, provided the Britannians don't get any ideas, this town will be safe. However, it's probably prone to another bloody riot. Tiberius, my governor who is always going to be on the move, get in there. You may as well defend it. Or hold it, yeah. He's my portable governor now. That's Tiberius's job. He's like, I don't know, a portable governor. That's really the best comparison I can make. Just get in there and just try and keep some order going. Alright, didn't really get a lot of order going, but oh well, he's there, so he might be able to help. But yeah, it's all unrest and all cultural differences. What's that? High King's Hall? I can't get rid of it. That's just... Ugh. We need to really grow this city more and probably implement a Temple of Jupiter. Actually, yeah, get rid of those walls for now. Get a Temple of Jupiter up. May as well. Let's just try and build an arena. Let's just try and build public order buildings for now. May as well get that done. Senate mission successful. They gave me a free unit of Roman cavalry, and they dropped it off at Arretium for me. So we've got Arretium's Roman cavalry, and no, Velites, you're not coming, and 2 units of artillery. So I'll have them just chill out here for now. We'll like make camp just in this region under Captain... Who are you? Captain Publius. We're just producing the archers now, actually, so we're nearly done with that. And yeah, I'll just put all those on a retraining cube just because I'm getting sick of seeing that. So yeah, I'll have all those sorted out. End of turn report. Lost money, of course, because I spent big and I'm already out of money again. And just at that time, just as I move him out, Lugdunum needs to expand, but that's going to cost me a lot of denarii to expand, so that's going to have to be done next turn. Agent found, Lamonum, Gaul agent, right, you there.
Who shall die this day?
I have a mission for you. Try and see if you can get to Condate Redonum, but I doubt you can actually, so you know what, actually scratch that mission. He might be able to reach Condate Redonum, actually. If I can get into Condate Redonum, he can come with me to Londinium. Because, yeah, Senate's really asking a big thing out of me. To actually invade Britain here and now, and maybe just isolate them in Europe.
No more moves, sir.
It's an ambitious move, but you know what? Now this could be an ambitious gamble that pays off. So, you get moving, Mr. Neosopher. See if you can locate any Britannians wandering around where they shouldn't be. Oh, there are some rebels camping here. They're fucking up their area, but they're going to have to be dealt with when Trier is a bit more secure. I think they might be on the move, actually, or preparing to... I don't know. What I do know is they're costing Trier money, actually, through devastation, but I'm still waiting for that devastation there to clear off. More faction announcements. Servius Julius is of age now. Secundus Lucilius now has a Chirurgeon and a biographer. Cool. Who's Servius Julius? He's a commander slash manager, and he has, I think, he's got a lot of traits, by the way. But he's from Batavium, the Las Vegas of my empire. So, but he somehow stayed sober. That's a penalty to popularity with the people, but +1 management. He's ugly, -3 influence, but +1 command. This man would like to think himself as rugged, but as ugly as the north end of a pig going south. He's lily-livered though, which gives him -1 morale. Publicly loyal, makes him harder to bribe. An understanding of strategy, +1 command. So I guess I could use this guy as a commander. So that means another army is going to be going out on the field now. Well, you can draw your troops from Batavium. So actually, this will be a good chance for you to take the Praetorians out for a spin. So yeah, you'll be taking the Praetorians, and I will give you... Well, next turn I'll prepare some supporting infantry for them, because Praetorians are good heavy infantry, but they do need support. You can't just leave them out on their own. We'll need some auxiliary to support them, keep the flanks safe and all that. Construction report. Arimnium's finished its proconsul's palace. Corralis now has crop rotation. Lugdunum finally has its legion barracks up. Bacilla, sewers, Alicia, and militia barracks. Goody goody gumdrops. So Lugdunum, I can now actually start recruiting cohorts out, so I can actually start phasing out the Hastati there. And these are all things I would love to do if I had more bloody money, but money is something I don't have. Right, you. Time for our daily game, or can we just make Vercingetorix please fuck off? Come on. Go on, get out here. Yes, you can walk through diplomats, right? He's now wandered off to the bridge, which means, right, just walk there and we'll push him back. God, why are we playing this really annoying game of push him everywhere? And yes, I walked through Spanish territories. I don't think I'll mind. I didn't exactly camp then. Spain has a rebel problem, as it seems. I suspect Gaul's last stand will be made across that bridge. But yeah, he's just still... Yeah, we're just chasing him, really. He's on the run. I'm just not fighting him because I can't be bothered, really. And, any good mercenary... Actually, no, we can't pick up mercenaries there because he's got a full army. But speaking of mercenaries, any mercenary... Actually, no, we can't... Well, I would pick up some mercenaries. I mean, there are mercenaries available for hire, but, need cash. I need cash for mercenaries, so, yeah, that's not going to happen. Did we get those navies replenished, or is that going to be... I think that's going to be happening this turn, so alright. Let's just, actually, wait. How are we doing up here? You there? Right, we can get you out of the mountain pass this turn, so we'll get you out of there, and then we'll get you moving ever further north. We'll get you to Camposolani, and we'll talk to the Scythians, ask if they can just give us a nice big map or something, and then that'll be us sorted out. So come on, get moving. Move further, please.
No more moves.
Oh well, you moved good today, right.
You're on.
But make your way up to that river and talk to those guys. Yes, I know you're out of moves. I'm just giving you future moves. You don't need to moan about it. God. Ugh, and I just had a belch in my own mouth. That was disgusting, right? Let's go to the next turn and watch Alicia riot now, even though I've got my portable governor there. Oh, you finally took the bait then. Mandubracius of Bibrax. He actually has a pretty big army, actually. And Vercingetorix, who has 25 men. So Vercingetorix is just like, oh, fine, I'll stop running. But looks like they raised a new family member, and this guy is probably going to see himself as Gaul's last hope. And he actually has more command... Actually, they combined have more command stars than Appius. Appius, why are you not getting more command stars? Fuck's sake. Army strength ratio is 8 to 7 in my favour. It's a very, very close advantage. Numbers are roughly even. Okay, let's have a sneak peek at what he's brought. He's brought... Oh well, he's actually gone for the more Britannian strategy. Quite a lot of warband. However, that said, they actually have a lot of veterancy on them. These guys have been vetted up. They've had some of their weaponry upgraded. He's got a fair few swordsmen in there, and quite a lot of skirmisher support, and some war dogs. So, but it's probably going to be a bridge battle, so what we really need to do is we really, really need to do our best at pinning him down and stopping this so-called last hope of Gaul. So, let's get him. Let's get him. Really, really get him. You want to make your last stand, Gaul? Hey, you want to make your last stand? I mean, your last stand's going to be when I finally find out where your city is, but I guess this will be a good enough view. I guess we'll get something epic out of you at last.
Now, you're probably wondering about this evening's entertainment. There's enough wine in camp to float a boat. It's all yours when they're dead. Oh yes, and the camp women will be suitably appreciative, too. Today we go into battle against the Gauls. Warriors both worthy and brave in equal measure. This will be a hard fight. 3/4 of the enemy's total strength faces us on this battlefield. If we should lose, then the more of them we can kill, the better. Those who come after us will have fewer enemies to face. But when we win, then we will have done terrible, fatal damage to our foes' hopes. The first move in this particular game is theirs, I think. There is no advantage in numbers to either side. Therefore, skill and courage will be the keys to this day's battle. Yet, for all that, we are the stronger within ourselves. We are the greater warriors. The woods nearby may give us the chance to spring a surprise or two upon our enemies. Many times I have faced this enemy, and many times I have beaten them. Today, when we win, this victory will be yours as much as mine. This morning, an eagle circled the camp 3 times, then flew towards the rising sun. Such a portent can only mean a good day for us today. I have won many great victories for Rome. Be strong in that truth, and let this be one more. March on, and know that our victory is assured as long as we live and die like true Romans.
He's right, you know, lads. We're gonna have to fight really hard today. We really need to put in the extra effort. Oh, and it's not a bridge battle, by the way, but yes. Gaul is gonna literally throw everything they have at us. They're gonna do everything they can to stop me from finding their last city. This is where they're gonna try and hold me very hard. And it isn't a bridge battle, actually, it's just going to be a straight up field battle. There is these nice ruins here, but we also do have a forest here where we can hide a few troops. Now that would be a good idea. We can hide my archers there, but we have all our troops here ready to do their bits. So I think we're going to be fighting this much like we fought the battle at Narbonensis. But I'm going to keep the archers hidden so they might make a more foolish advance. Keep them in loose formation as well, and actually one of them's just become unhidden. Just put him there. I'm gonna put these guys in loose formation just so I can basically what the plan is. I'm gonna keep them hidden. Then the Gauls might be more tempted to advance. They're not gonna be thinking about archers. That's the main plan. Right. So Hastati, blah 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 blah. I'm just gonna let's just make everything tidy first. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to have the archers here, but I'm going to deploy on this side of this sort of local burned down building, which is just in the way. So, we'll deploy here, because actually I can use this as like a little wall to basically shore up one of my flanks, since that's going to be in the way and stop the Gauls from passing through. So, let's just put here, we're going to hug the wall, so Town Watch, you form the first line, Hastati will be forming the second line. And by the way, guys, this is your chance. This is the best way for the antique troops to go out on a high note. This is what you got to do. Show them that the old ways were still pretty damn good ways, but we are going to have to make way for new ways. And Principes, you form the back line like that, and what I'll do also, if we need to stagger flanks out, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to split the cavalry up. So, General, you will take this flank. Equites, you will take this flank. Just so I'll have you in position. If they try and rush the archers, I'll have these guys go, you're not taking my archers out, lad. Right, just group the Hastati up. There we go. Oh, wait, that went wrong. Principes, you're supposed to be with these guys. I am becoming stupid. Hastati joined that group. There we go. That was a bit of a disaster for me. You guys group up. There we go. Right. I think that makes us ready to go. So 3, 2, 1. Gaul, it's your time now. Fight me or die, but you're gonna do both. So come at me, lad.
The enemy have brought up more men.
Right. They've brought a lot, and they're going to advance very quickly. We've got a lot of spear warband to fight off. A lot of spear warband to fight off. We've got skirmishers bringing up the second line. We've got their general, who is looking a bit fancier than usual today. Actually, I think he might have upgraded his general's unit, or I just haven't been paying a lot of attention to it. War dogs are in the rear. He's Vercingetorix is just way over there. Vercingetorix is their king as well. If we can kill him, that would be useful. Barbarian cavalry on the flanks. And another unit of barbarian cavalry on the flanks. But it looks like he's just going to go for a straight up advance on me. He's just going to go in charging wildly. I'm going to keep the archers in skirmishing mode just in case. But once they're in range, I'm going to have the archers start opening fights. He's going to probably try and bring these two swordsmen around the flank. So the archers could probably have a field day trying to pick them off actually. And I'll have the equites come in and support them should things go wrong. But first unit's actually just opened fire now. So I don't know where... Oh, here we go. You're being ambushed, mate. You've walked into an ambush. Archers, unleash hell. Come on, come on. There we go. Oh, good kills, right. And they are none of the wiser right now. Well, they know, actually they do know where the archers are. They might send a force to deal with them, but ooh. You're getting REKT'd, mate. Let's diagonalise our lines a bit. Because here they come, they're bringing in the first line. Peasants are going, oh, Pilums flying in, lovely there. I mean, look at that. This is how you do a defence. We're just going to have everything flying in. Some of the Gauls are already, oh, man, there's so many spears. They're just blacking out the screen. Brought some units in to fight Appius for the warband. So, actually, you know what? Cavalry, pull out. He's going to try and flank us. Principes, deal with them. Astarte, close in and deal with them as well. Right, archers are the archers safe? No, the archers are being chased. Right, archers run off. Archers run off. Equites. Alright, I think he's given up on them, I believe. Yes, he has. Right, archers, they're ignoring you. Go for them again. Cavalry, right, start hitting them. How are the lines holding up? Right, they're holding up okay. The general himself has actually joined the fight, so Astarte, do your best to hold them for now, and the Principes will join you very shortly. But I'm going to start diverting Principes over there. Principes, we need you to be supporting these lines. Equites, get in the back of those guys. Keep supporting the men. How are we doing over here? Don't let the warband pin you down, lads. Keep moving. Movement is essential to winning this battle. Right, try and shoot everything you can, archers. Come on. Principes, divert a few Principes there. Right, keep moving back. The warbands have just got their sights locked up on you, so just keep moving around. Keep them busy. Right, they're going to go for the archers again. Archers, see how many you can knock out. You're doing a good job. They're going to turn their backs to you, actually, but God, units are routing left, right, and centre on this battle. I mean, doesn't matter whose units we're at. I mean, it's just basically both Gaelic units, my units, anyone's units. It's just going a bit of a clusterfuck here. Right, Principes, start bringing the Principes forward now. We're pretty much taking control of the battlefield now in a way. Seeing a lot of Gauls retreating now, so that's the good news at least. You've done a good job, archers. Come out of the forests now, just provide general missile support. That's what we need. Need Equites. I'm not doing very good at controlling them. And no! Appius, you're in big trouble, dude. Appius, get out of there. I'm not having you. Oh no, he's routing, but he's not in a good position. He's gonna go on. Get out. No, dude. Appius, if you're gonna retreat, do it properly. Go on. Get to safety, lad. Get to safety. Right. God, this is turning into a bit of a disaster here. Principes, deal with him. Get Vercingetorix out of the field. Appius, you just focus on getting yourself to safety, dude. Take out those dog handlers. Those dogs must have been causing chaos. I never really even noticed them. I need to get better at managing stuff, right? Everyone at ease. You are to go on full aggression now. We are no longer playing a defensive game here. We are playing offensive. If you see a Gaul, bloody kill him. We're taking too many losses here, but then again, the more losses we take here, the less we're going to have at their final bastion, right? Equites, don't get bogged down. Keep moving, keep mobile. Keep just hunting down those skirmishers. Don't let them have a single kill. Archers, keep providing firing support everywhere. All of you, get on those warbands. Those skirmishers are out of missiles, fortunately, and their attack just sucks ass anyway. Archers are... Come on, archers, keep at it. You're doing a fantastic job right now. Keep shooting everything up. We've nearly pushed their army into a retreat now. Right, you guys, Keep doing that. I wish I could save the battle replays from campaign battles. Actually, this would be a good replay to have a look at in depth, because it's a bit hard to concentrate right now. Everyone, keep going in, supporting. Just support everything. Archers, keep going in. Right, I'm losing a lot of men to routing right now. I mean, a lot of units are routing. I mean, God, Gaul really did throw a lot at us today. This is fast becoming a military disaster. Right, we need to reform. Guys, stop. Right, whatever we have, reform. Got some Hastati and some Principes left. Take out that chosen warlord. That's Vercingetorix there. That's their king. Get him pinned down and killed. Come on. Come on. We can kill him. Come on. That's a stronger warlord than usual, actually. I think I was right. That's a chosen warlord. He's tougher than what we faced before. He's a big warlord. So he's pulling out for now. But guys, we need a new battle line. Stat. Like, let's build a new line. He's just fucking around. Archers, murder him. Go on. But I think he's going to start playing with them. Yeah, he's going to try and harass the archers, isn't he? Like a big tosser. Equites, stop him. But he routed.
Them and drive them from the
I guess he somehow knew I was going to send my Equites after him. Right, good lad. Right, we got our new battle line ready. We've got some peasants to deal with. Equites have just gone out there to cause some more chaos. Archers are just going to shoot everything. Archers, they still have one warlord in the field. Actually, no, right. Archers, stop. Just shoot anything. We're going to let them come to us. They're still being hyper-aggressive, so that's what we're going to do with it. Their peasants are running off, at least. We're out of cavalry, though. We're running out of a lot of things, actually. Everything's just retreating. Keep launching. Focus fire on that warlord. Principes, he is going for you, and you alone, so go for him. Don't give him satisfaction of going in on your flank. Archers will keep raining fire on him at least, so come on. Nice one, come on, let's see if we can get a kill here. You're all really... Come on. Yes, we knocked one of them out. Give it some virtuoso, give it some thrust, give it some heart. Right, he's retreating. Right, there isn't a lot of him left now, I think that's a... Yes.
The enemy show their true virtue.
Phew.
They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from our men.
That was a close one. The Gauls really were trying to throw this battle into chaos here. That was pretty... Ooh, heat of a moment there. But you know what? Those archers were doing a very good job there. Right. I will call that a victory. I will call that a very good victory. So, yeah, I will end the battle there, because I don't really have anything left to chase them down with. Archers? Actually, yeah, archers. Well, actually, the archers are practically out of ammo. Archers, shoot down whatever's left. That's what we'll do. You guys, you have a well-earned rest, but archers, just finish them off. Just let your bows sing, and we'll see. There we go. More of them we shoot down here, the less of them will be at that mysterious, ever so elusive final town they claim to hold. We can catch up with them, though. Appius is a little bit disgraced right now, considering that he retreated from that battle, and I still have quite a few units routing away. They were mine who routed. But hopefully I'll just have to merge together whatever I have left and use them to take that last town. But I mean, just look at all those flashing banners. They really don't want to know right now. They just really don't want to know. And my archers are basically out of ammo now, and they're out of range. Right, stop. Alright, we'll just triple speed it and let them finish running away. Not the best performance I've ever had on battle, but considering that the Gauls were just basically throwing everything they had at us, I guess we held up pretty well, and we did break them pretty badly there, so... You know, it's another in a long line of defeats for them, but we really got to get ready now for a big final battle. It's time to finish these Gauls, and I think well, I don't know, we might finish them next episode, or I don't know. If it might not be a very quick, well, it might be actually a very quick siege at the final city, so I might just do it there and then. We'll review what we have, but average victory. I will call that an average victory. We could have done better. I mean, we took heavy losses there. We've gone from having 731 men to 324 men. Though we did kill 629 men. I mean, this so-called leader, Mandubracusius of Bibrax, has deployed 394, so he deployed nearly 700 men. He killed 396, leaves with 80. There are 83 enemies left to kill. The downside of that is, I believe, both Vercingetorix and this so-called hero both survived, so I have to deal with. So they have run off to make their very, very final stand. I mean, this would have been a cinematic enough final stand for them, but I guess we gotta take that final province in order to win. They just have to be annoying in a way. We just don't want to give up.
Victory!
And something blew up. Wait, I know what blew up. Yep, looks like the Britannians have returned to siege Trier with an even weaker army. Literally 4 warband, and they're going to try and take Trier. Right. I'll deal with that next episode. I'm not very interested in doing that, but yeah, Britannia, please, if you're going to siege me, at least try. We made a tiny profit. This turn, town grows. Trier's grown. Trier's actually ready for its next level up. So right, Governor's Palace for you. And speaking of growth, Lugdunum, you will be now the proud owner of your proconsul's palace, and that's all the money spent. Egypt's largest faction now, actually. And that's because Coele Syria just fell to them, so they're just now ready to pounce on Cilicia, and then that will be it. It will be game over for the Seleucids, and the Egyptians, well, they control most of the Middle East now, but they do have a alliance with the Armenians. Egypt found another Germanian spy. Oh joy of joys. Faction announcements. New family member, Nero Maxentius, is born. So Asinius has had a kid who's he's going to be leaving behind as he goes on his invasion of Britannia now. Appius Julius actually became a confident commander, +1 command. Very confident considering he retreated. However, a decorated hero rose out of that, so that gives us a discount on training costs. Servius Julius now has a priest of Bacchus. Augustus Elenius has a priest of Bacchus as well, and Augustus Elenius also has a comedian, +1 morale for all troops on the battlefield. Cool. Construction report, new stables in Segesta. Patavium now has its great farm, and Narbo Martis has its mines for better production, so that's good over there. Actually, I think that great farm has actually helped out the costs at this area, and Servius Julius has actually become governor. Odd. Oh no, wait. Oh, I get it. Marcus has so little management, he's actually taken over as Servius, you've just usurped your own father. Well done, well done. You've just usurped your own father. You truly... wow. I guess it's true what I say. Patavium really does raise a load of fucking weirdos. Squalor is really out of control in the town now. That needs to be sorted out, and what's more, yeah, look at that, all money is just being lost to army upkeep. I mean, we make quite a lot in, I mean, just to be losing only 1,000, considering that upkeep is at nearly 5,000 here, just to be losing 1,000, that means this city brings in a lot of money anyway, so at least this city is really doing its part to basically keep my army maintained. Recruitment report. Right, Arimnium has got some new Archer Auxilia, which means this army is nearly done now. Actually, now it's on the Archer Auxilia. Batavium's completed another Praetorian cohort. We've got some new light Auxilia in Conde Redonum, additional Auxilia in Narbo Martis and Alicia. Massilla has an early legionary cohort. Alicia, actually, we managed to avert a riot as well, that's good. And Trier has its new spy, who can't really leave at the minute just due to the siege, so he'll just have to stay there for a minute. Still getting that military garrison there, diplomatic information, and ooh, interesting. So Armenia has allied with Pontus, and Armenia has ended its war with the Parthians, but they've also become client kingdoms, abandoning their independence and sovereignty. So basically Pontus and Armenia have basically given up. They have actually just given up. They are willing now to effectively become protectorates and vassal states, which basically means that someone, probably say Egypt, could actually now become could basically absorb Armenia and make it into a protectorate, which means Armenia remains on the campaign map as Armenia, but basically attacking it will really piss off the Egyptians, and basically Armenia, I believe that means they have to give most of their money to the Egyptians, and basically they don't control what they recruit. So that means the Egyptians control them. It's more like a puppet in a way. Now, as for you, let's just quickly deal with what's gone on with you. I mean, we did a good job at breaking them. We'll just merge a few weakened units together, actually, so just make what we can out of this. So, there we go. We've done a bit of number wizardry there, so yeah. We still have an army of some sort. We're gonna... Oh, we can't afford any mercenaries, and we actually have Spanish mercenaries and Balearic slingers we could have hired. Oh well, you never know, we might be able to hire one next turn, but for now, just march across this bridge and let's see if we can find some... Ah, here we have a town of Numantia. This is where they'll have retreated, right. Lay that town to a sword. We're going to take Numantia and declare ourselves victors over the Gauls. We may as well finish it this episode. Finish this war at long last, right. We'll make it just for one ram. Our army's not really big enough to bother around with it, really. So yeah, we'll just make just for one ram will do for this siege. We'll just basically actually no, 2 rams. Yeah, 2 rams. But we're gonna all attack the same wall. We're gonna flood basically one part of the city. I think that's gonna be the plan. I'm not gonna split everything up just because we don't exactly have numbers on our side. So right, maintain that siege because oh, there's a big garrison there, actually. I mean, alright, there's a big garrison. I mean, there's a lot of units there. And, oh, there's another family member. Right, looks like the Gauls are really trying to raise what they can now. But, just because there's a lot of those, remember, most of them will be what's just retreated from the battle. They'll still be very, very diminished. Now that I'm laying siege to it, we can try and keep them as diminished as possible. What's going on at Trier, by the way? How are we doing there? Nothing to recruit or retrain, so that's alright, but... I don't think the Britannians will even bother making a move against it because, well, let's face it, laying siege would actually just be suicide just because they, I mean, they just sent 4 war bands. That is pathetic, so...
Onward!
You keep making your way to the port, Sinius Maxentius. It's very nice that you had a child in the middle of the field, by the way, but as we all know, men don't give birth. His wife is somewhere, I can't really remember where. He left her somewhere. The fleet's replenished, so what you need to do, next turn, you'll be boarding that fleet, and you will be sailing out to the unexplored, but the mysterious British Isles, the homeland of those very angry Britannians. You know, we'll find out what their deal is. But I'm not going to do anything else for this turn, just because I am pretty much potless now, so I may as well just leave it at that. But while we are here, you there, Numerius Stealer, you've got your movement, so let's just move you again, so we don't have to spend the end turn sequence watching you move around in slow motion, because God knows how boring that is. Oh, another Seleucid diplomat just having a wander around. You're a bit out of your comfort zone, mate. I'm surprised the Seleucids still exist. You know, sitting there on your last province, unless you actually won a battle, then well done. But let's go to the next turn. Oh, hello, the enemy. Oh, you want to take me on the... This Mandu Brachius of Bibrax is a very, very brave fellow. He's always willing to fight, but this is what is left of his forces. So, let's see, we got... Goddess. Guess the Gauls never got out of that spam warlords everywhere phase. We're going to be fighting Vercingetorix, Mandu Brachius. Lucca and Magellan, so 2 more have joined this fight. We've got a few war bands, a few cavalry. Basically, the main line of units is going to be basically chosen warlords. Everything else I have is pretty diminished, but there are a few swordsmen and a few guys, but we're going to be fighting on a defensive because they're going to be coming out to face me by the looks of it. So, and actually, yeah, this is actually, for once, they have the strength ratio in their favour, so this is going to be a tougher battle, but this is the true last stand of the Gauls now. We had the prequel to the last stands, that was the Phantom Gaul, now it's Attack of the Gauls, and then Revenge of the Gauls if we lose, or Revenge of the Julii if we lose. I don't know. We're not going to lose. We're going to win. We can win this one, lads. Come on. We're going to create a strong defensive line, and we'll push. They'll come out of their city. We'll push them back into their city, and then we'll push into their city, and then we'll execute them all and call this war an end, and then we can finally start something else.
Units! Await my orders!
Right, we actually don't get time to deploy. This battle starts instantly, so we need to move quickly, men. We need to build a formation and a strong battle line now. So, because, yep, here they come. First wave is already on its way, so guys, you need to get moving. Let's get everything grouped up, because first wave's coming. It's just a few war bands, a few brave war bands. Well, I'm not going to bother with the rams, so I'll have those drop in a minute, but we'll form up by the rams. Archers, you better be firing at will. Let's just group you up. Town watch, drop for ram, abandon rams. Right, town watch, get into formation. Come on, come on, come on. They're really, they're on the move. Right, you guys get here, get on the flank, get ready. And town watch, if you could be so kind as to really hurry up, get there, because they're bringing everything out of the city now. Archers are just, yeah, I'm just gonna let the archers fire freely. Let's just get rid of everything. We're not playing. I'm not gonna bother with fire arrows. We're playing for kills. They're forming up their battle line now, and they're gonna form it just out of the range of my archers, because they just learned the hard way about where they should be sitting. But if they come any closer, I will be firing at them. So. Don't know what they're doing right now. Yeah, they're just getting ready. Looks like the actually no wait, where I think aha! He's gonna flank. He's gonna flank with all this cavalry, right? Appius, you could die in this battle. I'm just gonna say that you could die in this battle, but get on those flanks and get ready to protect them. We're gonna be fighting a hard battle here, guys. We're gonna be fighting a very hard battle. Our men are rather depleted from that last encounter. The Gauls really did do some serious damage, though. We're going to make sure we repair that mischief with extreme interest. Right. Get on top of those barbarian cavalry. They're going to start their attack. They're going to try and attack on an angle. Right. Close in on them. Wait. Town watch. Hold the line. Hold the line. Hold the line. Don't get lured. Don't get lured. Hold the line. Hold the line. Right. We're already breaking some of their barbarian cavalry at least. Right. Charge into those guys, Town Watch. Town Watch can be the initial force. We'll use them to get the initial kills. Equites, get in there and support them. We'll try and use the Equites as support as much as possible until we finally have to. This is like the first encounter. They're going to throw their meaty troops in first, but we're going to have to be quick because soon the warlords will be joining the battle, and that's where things are going to get rather hairy. Right, Equites, pull out before you get killed. Right. Let's reform the Hastati, or the Hastati engaged. Right, Hastati reform. We've got more things. Archers, put all focus onto all barbarian cavalry. You guys, you got your first fight with a. Yep, right. I'm going to be fighting all the generals here by the looks of it. Principes, get in there and provide some assistance. Do not throw pillars, by the way. Do not risk killing. Do not risk the death of Appius at this. If we can push him into a rout and get him back in this city, that's going to be our goal. Rout him into the city, and then we're going to have to try and take the city ourselves. We do have rams, so as long as we keep some infantry alive, we can do it. But yeah, right. Principes, you are. Oh God, Principes are doing a horrible job at supporting here. All right, get out of there. You're gonna get killed. You're gonna get killed. Come on. Get out of there. Yeah, I'm sorry, but you are really fucking. God, Why are the Gauls suddenly fighting with such... Archer, stand ground. You're going to have to stand ground. I can't have you retreating all the time, but... This battle's just gone to shit. The Gauls have suddenly developed a new form of zeal we have never seen before, and it's nothing to do with the fact I'm getting tired. I might be getting a bit shit at this game. But yeah,
Your gallant general has fallen and caused his troops much heartache. Much better to have lived.
It is a shame that we've lost Appius now. But yeah, once more, cheating Gauls! Even at the last stand, they cheat and send 4 warlords into one battle because fucking Gauls.
For some men, even the favor of the gods is not enough. The enemy snatched victory at the last.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. The Gauls have managed to keep hold of their final bastion. That infuriates me, because that means the Gauls still exist and I wanted them dead so much. Well, I'm going to have to raise a new army then. I have 3 armies being raised. 2 of them can go to the Britannians. 1 of them, and I know which one I'm going to be sending, is going to deliver the final blow against the Gauls and get some revenge. But there you go, I guess that confirms my prequel theory. It was attack of the Gauls. Next up is revenge of the Julii. And by the way, let's have a look at some statistics on this sad defeat. But what can you do when bastard Gauls decide to spam 4 chosen warlords at you like the bastards they are? Because, well, let's face it, they just love to cheat. I mean, I only send 1 general into battle because that's all I need. But no, 4 is obviously not enough for him. As it stands, I deployed 329, he deployed 203, I killed 132, he killed 230. So I mean, I still came away with good kills because actually we both have roughly the same amount of men left. 88 of my men lived, but they're all going to be very shaken up, and I think I'm going to have to just retreat them and disband this army. Mandubracius of Bibrax has 200, well, he has 92 men left. Who did anyone do good? Equites did good, actually. Equites really did put the effort in, but we got completely and totally broken here. It is a true shame. A really big shame, actually. But I believe Mr. Usurper of the Gamblers is gonna have a new job. He's raising, and Senate Missioners, leave region Lusitania. You are trespassing on the lands. Oh, God. Alright, and if I fail, the Quaestor will, yeah, alright, I will move out of the territory. I was retreating, I didn't mean it. My armies wandered into Lusitania and, yeah, just get out before we piss off everyone, but you are right now at the mercy of the Gauls, so what can we do to try and repair this army? Fuck all is what we can do. You know what? I'm going to disband this army. There's just no use left in it. I can't replenish it, obviously, due to the lack of... since we are actually in a post-Marian society now, so I'm just going to disband that whole army. It's going to have to go by. I mean, it does save us a bit on maintenance, at least, I guess. Oh, wow, Lemonum's suddenly in a bad mood. Anything we can do there? There we go. Right, so we'll just go through these notifications and we'll call it an episode. Made a little profit at least, that's good. Faction announcements, Appius Julius did die in Iberia. Servius Julius actually now has a treasurer plus 2 management. Servius Julius also has a grain merchant, increases the rate of population growth. This guy, he's becoming more of a governor now, but I'm sorry, but you will be leading my army in as a revenge. And Secundus Lucilius also now has a gourmand chef, Gaul. Next episode we will check in on how these armies are doing. I believe one in Arimnium's nearly done, and I'll be sending him to try and annoy the Britannians wherever I choose. Mediolanium now has a militia barracks, and Alicia has a temple of Jupiter. Recruitment report, new archer auxilia, and a lot of auxilia has just been raised across the lands basically. Auxilia everywhere. Everywhere we go we have auxilia. And other diplomatic information. Pontus has declared war on the Egyptians, and Egypt has broken its alliance with Armenia. Oh, that's a shame, though I assume the Egyptians the Egyptians could have just absorbed Armenia through client clientism. But I guess, yeah, I guess it's going to be not long for Pontus now, since they basically gave up this game and basically ceded their sovereignty. And oh wow, the Thracians are really trying to take over Bisalora there. They're really trying to make a play on that region, and they're actually getting pretty strong. I wonder if they're going to start upsetting the Brutii. But that's where we're going to leave it for this episode. So next time, on the 25th episode, I hope they would have only taken 25 episodes to get rid of the Gauls, by the way. That would have been cool. 25 for the Gauls. That would have been like one nice big chapter wrapped up. But next time, well, the army of Servius Julius will be built, and it will be sent to destroy these nasty little Gauls who dared stand against me. We'll have a new army from Massilia. I will send that to Belgica. A new army from Umbria. I will be sending that to, I don't know really. And also we will be sending you.
General!
You will be heading out to sea, and you are going to have a crack at Londinium, so get excited for that. And actually, just before we go,
General!
let's hire some fresh mercenaries for you. Yeah. We'll just go whole hog and get as many mercenaries as we can. So, that's it for this episode, and I hope to see you all on the next one. So, see you later for episode 3 of the Gaul Wars, Revenge of the Julii, where we really come down hard on those really stupid, annoying barbarian warlord spammers. Bloody tits. See you there, folks. See you.